to Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. What are we doing tonight? You're all robbing a vault.
No, we haven't robbed the vault. In fact, we didn't even get into the vault.
I said, what are we doing tonight?
We're going to attempt to rob a vault. I mean,
Yes.
recover lost and stolen property, I believe is the proper term. We are, members of the authority here, right? Yeah.
We are the authority.
Yeah.
We have
And-
one player who's on his way back here now. I don't know where the other two are. I think I'll be replacing them.
So, in regards to one person who's not here at the moment, apparently there was some issues with traffic and that in this area is a high traffic area. So,
Which person?
Michael.
Okay. Yeah. That's understandable. He said he's on his way back.
Yeah.
The other two, I don't know where they are.
Nope. So Sam and Ian.
Ian, yes.
What's up? Alright. Alright, so you are watching us at the Hairy Tarantula, which is at 3456 Yonge Street here in Toronto in Midtown.
Have a thing.
Or you can find us online at harryt.com and you can play this awesome game. Purchase this awesome game. Purchase all sorts of games. In fact, if you look around this room,
Which you can't, because you're on cameras, but I have a neck.
So for the most part, all of this behind us is role-playing games. Behind Alex is
Spiderwebs.
spiderwebs, but behind those spiderwebs is
More games.
more games.
Yeah.
And then there's an entire upstairs, which is full of nothing but games.
It's a little known fact. We don't literally use walls here. It's just
People.
games stacked up, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
If the whole building just held up by the force of
Games.
creativity within it.
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah. There you
It's
go.
like building a blanket fort with role-playing games and magic cards as glue.
So a regular blanket fort then.
Well, no.
No.
No. These are paper. They're It's much dirtier than a blanket fort.
I thought
Yeah.
blanket fort was just the term for that.
No.
I'm just gonna.
I mean, if we're playing strictly by blanket fort rules, then you need at least one comforter, a table,
2 chairs.
two chairs, some boxes.
This
that you can
all
make a
sounds
tunnel
like
through.
non-blanket building materials, my friend. I challenge the coding on your blanket fort here. Okay,
Hey man,
It's not up to code.
it's not up to code.
Okay.
A blanket fort has to be all blankets. That's the rule. Blankets and things covered in blankets. That's the only building materials you're allowed.
the table and blanket. And
But that's a table.
no, it's a blanket.
Like a pillow is kind of like a blanket with some air added in. You know?
Yeah. So
Yeah, so pillows count.
our problem tonight though is
Eh.
we are trapped in the ultimate blanket fort because we're in a vault.
You're not in the vault.
So we're outside the vault.
You're outside the vault.
We are outside the vault. There are some people inside the vault who are still in need of rescue. As far as Gustav is concerned.
Gustav and Heinrich in his house. We're waiting on our wizard, and I forget, what does Ian play?
Ian played a some sort of a
Yeah.
swashbuckler.
Was it a swashbuckler?
I don't know.
He is a
I remember him being very talkative.
charlatan.
Charlatan, there you go.
Charlatan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, he's a hustler.
Yeah. He was very, very talky.
Yeah.
And very helpful in that regard, I guess. But currently, I believe you've passed out in your own blood, having struck down one of the final 2 dwarves. I am.
You
Very
annihilated that other guy.
I was in a bad situation.
The
Okay.
dwarves have run away.
The dwarves have run away through secret entrances that we didn't notice at the time, but that I'm very interested in blocking right away. Somebody saw them run through little cracks or something in the walls. What happened? The wall spin? Was it like a loose?
No, they just run through a door.
Oh, there were doors there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this is
They were just in darkness.
Ah, I see.
They only had the one torch because
Yeah.
the dwarves had to cater to the humans and give them a torch and allow them to see everything that's going on, and like, then they can just put it out, and yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, they shuttered it. It was like a wall sconce that was shuttered, and it's shuttered still.
So, yeah, I believe my first priority is going to be to check if my friend has died.
Which one?
The one that like struck down a dwarf and then.
Oh, yes.
I had
The heavily injured one.
I had
I'm pretty well injured too.
something to remove my conditions.
Yes.
That I remember. So I stopped bleeding, but I'm still wounded.
No.
Yes.
Huh?
Because I realized you have a slight problem doing that.
Oh.
Yes. So you have to spend 1 resolve, or 1 resilience,
Yes.
to do so.
Yes.
Alright, to remove bleeding 1. You have 2 levels of bleeding. Alright?
So I'm still bleeding.
Yeah. Because you only have 1 resilience.
Yeah, I think everybody just has 1 resilience,
No.
right?
No, I got 3.
They have 3. You chose to put all your bonus freebie points into fate.
That's right. Yeah.
And you were like, I don't need resilience, it's not important.
You wanted extra lives. That's what you wanted.
And
Exactly.
Yeah,
resilience
extra lives.
doesn't come back
I
at
wanna
the start of every
respawn.
session. Unlike fortune, resilience, or resolve, or whatever it is.
Oh right, you have to have there's like a rest or something, right?
No, it's not even that. You have to do your motivation.
My motivation?
Yeah, so your resolve,
Yeah.
your fortune comes back at the start of every session.
Yes.
Okay? Your resolve does not. You get it back for role-playing along your motivation. And so your motivation, I believe, is Thrill Seeker.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're bleeding out on the floor.
I mean, I can argue that. I can argue that thrill seeking was part of that,
Yeah.
but I'm still bleeding out on the floor.
All right,
Yeah.
so
the
I
point
must-
is,
Yeah.
sure, you'd have got it back,
I must
but you spent it.
immediately strap you into a roller coaster. Is what I'm hearing. No.
Sure.
What about
What is your
heights?
motivation?
To eat and taste new things. And never
Yes.
give up that
Okay.
opportunity.
Yes.
New experiences. There you go.
New experiences.
Yes, new taste sensations. So,
So you're Pepsi?
I am. Was that a tagline? Can we get sponsored for that? Is that a thing?
Hey Pepsi, hook us up.
Hey.
Or sued. One of the two.
Oh, well, do the first thing, not the second. That would be great.
We'll do the,
Thank you.
we'll do the
Yeah.
first thing.
Yeah, I would like to rush over. So this dwarf is not moving, right? I've hit him several times.
He's dead, man.
He's dead.
Man.
Okay,
He
all right.
is. Smush.
Smush. Good. That's good. That's
What
good.
did you hit him with?
I had my hand weapon, which
But
is
what
a,
is your
a-
hand weapon?
It is a mace of some sort.
Mace.
It's a short
his
sort of
his
mace,
brains
like a
are
cudgel.
coming out of his ears.
I mean, I assume I break dwarf skull, but if I can scramble enough, that's the important part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I rush down to my compatriot, who I assume is doing the anime thing, which is like every person contains 80 liters of blood under high pressure.
80. Yeah, sure. 80.
Well,
he's short.
I'm not a biology expert, so
He's very short.
very short.
I am very short.
Excellent.
He's shorter than us.
Can I tell him from the dwarves?
See?
All right.
Yeah.
I rush over and assess his physical condition.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any first aid. I have no medical skills.
Don't have any poultices, don't have any bandages, don't have any...
I have a sling. That's a
Yeah,
light
you
thing
can
to
like
another.
you can take my 4'11" ass and sling me.
I was thinking more of like improvising a tourniquet, but I mean that works. Sure, yeah.
I mean, you'll have to use the elastic part, I think.
If
Right?
only I had like that troll coin purse, I could open one side and wrap it around the wound so that it reseals on the other side.
You are not wrapping a troll scroll around.
It would seal tightly.
Alright, so we're gonna take this to chat. So chat, I have a choice here. I can let Greg,
Let Gustav.
Gustav, I can let Gustav wrap a troll scrotum around my
He
wound.
doesn't have it.
Well, I don't have that.
Or the slam. So you don't have it
I don't
anymore?
have it anymore. Somebody's absconded with it.
Someone, you know,
All right.
robbed his-
Someone stole the corn purse.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. So I guess I have to suffer with a slam.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
So yeah, I would like to. I don't know what I would roll to attempt to save Richard's life, or if I should just
how many
like
wounds do you currently have?
grab him.
So that I had healed because the guy only dealt me 3 damage,
Yeah.
and I had healed from that. But the healing caused the bleeding ×2. So, and I used a resilience to do.
What heal do?
Pardon? I don't remember.
Because like you don't have any access to healing.
No, it was maybe it might have been Michael's character.
Doesn't have a healing spell. Is not a priest.
All right, so then I am
Wizards
at.
do not get healing magic.
I am at 8 health.
Okay.
Yes.
So at the start of every round, you lose 1 wound due to bleeding.
Sure.
I
But
have.
that's in combat though,
I
right?
have animal care.
Well, so here's the problem. Because you're bleeding, you won't leave combat effectively. Because the surefire way to stop bleeding is death.
I mean, we'll call that option B.
Hello, wizard.
Alas! Is there a way I can contribute to the group situation?
I mean, someone's bleeding.
Our wizard has arrived.
Can you are darts hot? Can you
No.
cauterize or
No, they are literal, like, metaphysical energy.
Can you force the edges of a wound together hard enough that the flesh staples?
I mean,
Can we cauterize him? Would that stop the bleeding?
I mean,
There's
I've
torches
got a
around
torch. I'm willing to find out.
So
hold on.
you will.
Pass me that chicken and I will answer for you.
There was more.
There was more. We kept an offering.
Hello, everyone.
for the wizard.
We kept an offering of chicken.
The offering of chicken to our wizard.
Yeah. The chicken wizard need to pay for.
So here's what'll happen.
You will replace the bleeding condition with burn.
No, you will like.
Oh, are you on
Well, they
He's bleeding.
No, he's bleeding now.
Yeah.
So you'll roll me a percentile.
Okay.
And
As you bleed out, as they rush around to try to find, like, get a torch and heat up something substantially hot so they can, like. But the only light they have at the moment is his wizard light, and that doesn't pick up heat.
No. The magic lantern does not
So it's like get a torch, light it back up,
Yep.
get it hot enough, find something to like
yeah, like
heat up some
an
metal.
axe.
So
You got axes.
you'll roll me a percentile.
What's the skill level 1?
You're not rolling a skill, you're just rolling a flat percentile.
That's never a good sign.
35.
You do not bleed to death.
Yes!
However, you do fall unconscious.
Oh.
As
Alright.
you've lost enough blood so that you've lost all your wounds, you're at 0 wounds, and you're unconscious.
Alright, it's alright. We'll get him back. We'll get him back.
So I'm at 0 wounds. Okay.
Yes.
He's gone through
I'm-
this before.
I'm just looking down at the stab wounds in my chest and I'm like, I'm never going bare-chested in public again.
Well, armor's expensive.
Yep.
So, you are on the floor unconscious.
Yep.
You have heated something up.
I have heated one of the dwarven axe blades up,
Okay.
and I look for the part that is spraying.
And now if I remember correctly, it was my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this like do I need to ID pants him?
Okay.
Yeah. In interests of medical need, ID pants.
Do you require assistance? I just tear the pants off in one go.
Wow. Alright, so clearly
Wow, this looks different from mine.
Not nearly as magical. Anyway, I look around for the source of the bleeding. If there's too much blood, I like douse him with a water skin to see where it refills. Like if he's coated in blood, I can't tell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I was
then-
gonna buy pants today when we
Yeah.
went to the market, so clearly
Yeah,
now
you
I
need
need
pants.
to buy pants.
And then I just
Maybe some leather pants as well.
Yes.
I'm just gonna press the axe blade right into the wound.
Everyone,
On top of the wound to cauterize.
everyone needs leather pants.
I mean, I have animal care. I reasonably know.
So, were you expecting to
give me
start
a
this week's session
dexterity.
naked and wet?
Success.
Okay.
Sorry,
To get in the
Rich.
right place,
Rich,
you close
were
cold
you expecting to start this week naked and wet?
All right.
so it won't
Yes.
bleed out. However, he is unconscious,
That's
and he will remain unconscious.
that is fine. I look to the doors where those dwarves escaped from because this is my next largest fear.
Okay.
Can we wedge something to block those doors? Do they open away from us or in
They open outwards.
outwards?
Yeah,
So
away from you.
we need to wedge. We need to do something to block these doors. Can I put the dwarf bodies against the doors?
But
Just
they
like
open
a-
that way.
I understand. Just
So,
as a stumble.
sure, you stack up some dwarves.
I stack a couple of dwarves there.
like wood.
Yeah, I tell the wizard, go grab a couple of more of the short few folk and pile them in front of the doors.
Indeed,
if they
these
come back,
horrible-
they'll trip over.
These horrible, malformed creatures will form a barricade
We're still in
to the door.
We're still
I shall use my muscles to lift them accordingly.
still in dwarf town. Cut
Here's
down
the question. The dwarves that we were fighting,
Yeah.
do they have armor?
No.
So
They have uniforms.
they have uniforms?
Which,
Uniform, so
I search.
on examination, the uniforms have knife wounds in the back. They're dwarven guard uniforms. But there's like small incisions in certain
that.
places with blood crusted around them.
Again, we should have done way more investigation last week. Like, we kind of just walked into these puke folk and said, hey, are you murderers? No? Cool.
A smart bird I may be, but an observant bird I am not.
So yeah, I swiftly pat down the dwarves, like feeling for pouches and
They don't really have a lot on them.
I take what they have.
So, even though I am not conscious,
I pat him down
Nine
too.
in party sense, uniforms are pricey to buy. I mean, they are having a dwarven guard uniform. I'm sure would be net something at least. On
Well,
the
it's a
black
shame
market.
we're relying on
Good,
this
sir.
to think of that.
Sir, did you just feel a cold breeze pass through the chamber?
I feel like somebody wants me to steal something. I go for the vault keys.
Okay?
Wait, I think very carefully about these vault keys. I realize that, these
got some
people
keys.
were. I don't take them out yet. I just look at the vault and I'm like, these people won't
You
very
can hear
annoying.
people. You can kind of hear people inside.
Oh! I knock on the vault door. Do I hear? Do they
Yeah, there's like a very like.
Okay. I assume that Right does not have more strength. It's okay. We're coming back, but the vault door's stuck. So, how's about we come back tomorrow around lunch?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me try something. These guys were not like honest folk, right? What if they were lying about the vault? Can we try the keys?
That is a possibility I had not yet considered. Perhaps we should try to use the key to open the door.
So you take that one, I'll take this one, and we try the keys.
Nothing happens.
This
Right.
accursed key has failed to work. I think it's broken. Just snap it.
Okay.
You're not strong enough to break steel.
Fair enough.
I'll take the keys then. Hopefully they don't have spares. And
Yes, because they're going vault keys around?
They had 2. I mean, you need 2. They had 2.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Most vaults you need 2.
Yeah, it's like a giant safety deposit box.
Alright. I will take both keys and stick them in a pouch around my neck. And then I will go search the Silverbeard that's at the top of the stairs.
Well, the base of the stairs.
The base of the stairs.
So, again, I'm unconscious. I can't really chime in. But have we secured this building yet, or have you secured the
Secured
building?
the building? No. The dwarves ran away into the building, presumably to get more friends. I'm taking the keys. Pick him up, would you? And then I'm gonna go check Silverbeard on our way out of here.
There's an axe.
He has an axe?
Yeah.
What kind of axe? Is it
Just an axe.
It's just an axe?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
not a great axe or
special?
anything,
No?
Okay, I'm gonna do a fireman's carry, just plump him over my shoulder and just walk out.
Ranger
Sure.
roll.
Okay.
No, as a ranger roll to pick him up.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm still very disappointed that my leather pants have been torn. So I have posted the appropriate song on Twitch chat. So everyone watching, please click the link and enjoy the song because I no longer have my leather pants.
I
I
will.
wonder what that is. Oh well.
Can I?
It's too bad we have no kind of clue or context to go with.
No. Anyway.
Can you sing it for us?
No.
Oh, no.
Please,
He's
demonstrate your
unconscious.
skills as a bard.
Sorry?
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. I would like to. So I noticed that there's like knife wounds in the back of
He's
this
guard uniform.
guard uniform. I will grab one bloody shirt and like ball it up, stick it into a pouch, and then take Silverbeard's axe,
Okay.
as well as I guess if there's anything that looks particularly valuable.
Literally. Literally at this point, we are criminals in the dwarf's eyes.
Yeah, I guess.
Either make it or break it, you know?
No, I will take one of the shirts as evidence,
Okay.
and then I will take Silverbeard's axe because it's slashed me a bunch of times.
Okay. You have an axe.
What?
No. Yeah, let's get out of this building, and I kind of want to alert the Dwarven Watch that a bunch of their folks got murdered.
Okay.
So yeah, I proceed out to street level. Does anybody stop
Wait.
me? Is it?
No.
A moment of caution. What if the guard assumes that we were the ones who murdered their companions?
Well, they can just wait for the vault to open tomorrow and find out from the merchants that we weren't dead. That we weren't the ones.
Nope, I'm not
So-
saying anything. I'm gonna be a good person and not meta.
Yeah.
So
the
you
merchants
leave.
will tell us. Yeah, I move out to the street and like begin looking for dwarven citizenry.
Doors are shutting.
Doors are shutting. I run. Hello.
Let's go back in the building.
Are you kidding me? No, get out. I have the keys. Let's get out.
Out of game,
So
I'm gonna say this.
doors are shutting. People are kind of like
Hello.
hiding.
Fuck.
I try and get a few of their attention. Oh boy, could you?
Let us
No?
go back
Okay.
into the house, barricade it. Who cares if those other two doors in it? We're already screwed as is. At least if we're somewhere safe, we can protect it. And
What? Be late for your shift tonight?
Yeah.
they're gonna wonder where we disappeared to.
Nobody's
Or
coming.
they're gonna write you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still they're gonna wonder where we are.
I don't particularly like our chances of hanging out in the dwarf house where
So-
we murdered everyone.
You
To be
kind of
fair,
see
we
this.
didn't murder them all, so it's not like there's anyone there to attack us.
There was 2 left that got away.
What do you make me a perception check, please?
I would like to.
I am a strong wizard, but not a perceptive one.
I would like to.
That's
feel-
at 98.
I rolled a 26.
You're unconscious.
Yeah.
How about
My
you?
perception is my eyelids.
Yeah, the only thing you're perceiving right now is,
That's pretty good.
hand
I
on
one
the
success.
tell me,
So
I like these dice. These
what's
are
your
good
old Englishman
dice.
I see?
you kind of realize probably why people are running away.
Is it because we're covered in blood?
No.
Oh,
They're
why?
not going to care about that.
Oh, okay. Why?
Someone left his light on?
Oh, turn that off! What? No! What? We're out in the streets, there's light.
Yeah. It's daytime. It's out in the
Yeah.
street.
He's probably the safest way out.
What? The wizard doing magic?
Yeah. The witch hunters will,
Don't you look at me like that. I will chaos you.
I sidle away from my friend. Okay, so we're getting out of here. You take that street, I'll take this one.
You know that I'm your only guaranteed path out of here, right?
Guarantee. You're the wizard with the light floating over us. Turn that off! Okay, let's get lost immediately. Let's head out of here. I don't want to be dilly-dallying around waiting for whatever actual dwarven guards are going to show up.
You
And we
We
head
must repeat a discreet path to the exit.
away out of Darryhaven.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, carrying our injured friend.
All right.
And like a couple of axes.
Yeah.
I don't know what dwarven axes are worth, but anything that I don't own is like more valuable than whatever I have. That's Gustav's
So
aside.
once you get out of the area, people start being like, you go down the street and people aren't shutting their doors anymore,
Oh,
or looking at you in fear, or
I'd like to walk up to a member of the citizenry and
covered in blood.
yeah, covered in blood. Are these are dwarven citizenry, right?
Yeah.
So we're still in the dwarven area?
You're still in Darryhaven, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, should we? I feel obligated to inform the dwarven guard that like we're members of the guard. They're members of the guard. Somebody tried to kill us.
Okay.
Well, Godspeed.
I'll start passing
worry.
citizenry.
If you require any assistance, I will be here doing push-ups in the street.
You are carrying
Yeah.
my ink.
Oh, I put you on the ground.
body.
No,
You're right.
They use them for extra weight.
Yeah,
Sorry.
extra weight.
You're right, mate.
Yeah, no, really. I'm quite badly
What's going on here then?
Do you know where I can find a member of the Dwarven Watch? We've had ourselves a bit of a situation, and I appear to be quite badly injured.
Sure. Just keep wandering around like that. I'm sure they'll find you.
Is there something I should shout to get attention, or?
Oi, watch. Hello.
Oh, thank you very much. Oi, watch. Hello, watch. Oi.
That is some quality calling over there. Say as I'm continuing push-ups.
Put Richard on your back. And
He
use
is on
him
my
for
back.
Extra
Yeah.
reps, extra weight. Yeah, I sort of.
It's like the calories never even existed.
My eyes just
That's
unfocused.
very weird. Seeing as I don't seem to recall anyone ever pulling his pants back up.
No, he has no pants. As far as I'm
Quite
aware,
like this.
as far as I'm aware, you rip them clear off. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
they're split into like two halves, joined at one seam.
Yeah.
Again, as I said, I'm just doing this. Push-ups.
So yeah, I begin shouting, but like I continue walking towards, like, just in case I need to make a break for the rest of the city, I continue walking towards like the edge of Dwarf Town.
Okay.
But I am calling, oi, could use some little help, fellow watchman in trouble. And I point to my like watch band. Some aid.
So you see what looks like a group of dwarven watchmen. They look pretty much like the other guys did. Alright. And you start doing this.
Right.
And they basically just turn and head down another road.
Hello.
Quickly.
Well, they must have something very important to do. I don't want to bother them. Yeah, I continue walking. If I make it out of town before anyone stops me.
You make it out of Darryhaven. You're in You go into the docks or to the marketplace?
I would like to return to our barracks.
The docks and then across the bridge to the
Yeah,
precinct.
yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. You make it back to your barracks.
It appears he's still unconscious. How do we reconscify him?
Well, I won't worry about that.
Just days of rest.
Yeah, just throw him on his bed and cover him with something, you know? We drape like a tea towel.
Are you sure that will provide adequate coverage?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And we should probably hold on to his valuables so no one steals them.
You.
No, not his valuables, not his coin purse, his other valuables. Yeah,
You never did find Scrody, did you?
No, I didn't. No, it's gone. As far as I'm aware, I got robbed. That happens. I will take Richard's coin purse. I'll search his boots.
Well, you find nothing in my boots.
All right, I search the rest of you until I find your anything. Do you have any loose pouches on your body?
Loose? No.
Okay.
Hands don't go there. Hands don't go there.
Yeah, so I search his boots, I search his belt. Could you get his shirt off? I can't quite see around his chest.
He's like,
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, he's gonna get robbed.
Did you seriously just rip? Okay, so as I was talking
It doesn't
to
really work so
Alex
well.
earlier. Fine, so my jerkin is ripped off, my shirt is ripped off, I'm just laying there like
disrobe your
later.
shirt, just like to.
We will gently disrobe you.
Gently disrobe you.
The pants
Do I have to actually give them the information about my jerkin?
I mean, I'm not searching your jerkin. I'm
Yes,
looking
what's
for
what I
pouches.
keep under my jerkin?
I'm
no,
looking for
they're
money
they're
pouches.
searching.
They're removing the
Like,
jerkin entirely
they're
without
removing the
interaction
jerkin.
with it.
Cool, so my
There's nothing underneath your
my
jerkin.
pouch,
Right.
my coin pouch, falls down onto the floor after you remove my jerkin.
Oh, okay. So I take the coin pouch and I say, well, okay, I'm gonna hold on to this, and you're my witness. I didn't take nothing out of it, just in case he gets some ideas.
You understand that I will have to watch you quite closely until he wakes up.
Can we find someone trustworthy to hold on to it for a while? Let's find Trudy. Trudy's trustworthy.
Every single word that comes out of your mouth is just making this situation worse.
I don't have a good feeling about Sergeant Trudy. I wouldn't really hand this off to Rudy, mind you, but I got a good feeling about Sergeant Trudy. It was all morally upright and standing, you know. Let's go find Sergeant Trudy.
More accurate, more to the point, we should probably put it back.
What?
The
Well,
coin.
if we found it, anybody else can find it.
No one's going to go looking for it.
Well, you're in the barracks.
We're in the barracks,
Yeah.
This is a shared barracks.
and we're
Amongst
leaving an
all
unconscious.
the
We're leaving
guards.
an unconscious friend alone in the barracks, and need I remind you, the barracks employs us.
Because sergeants can afford to sleep elsewhere.
Well, you
All right,
know,
we take it to Trudy.
Yeah,
He's the only man
I go
proven to
knock
be
on-
trustworthy enough to hold on to such an
I
item.
go knock on, like, I start asking around where I could find Sergeant Trudy.
Sergeant Trudy is
He's in his office.
currently in the temple.
Oh, well, it's more troublesome.
Over in the marketplace. Back
Since
across
I am
the
far
bridge.
too illiterate to write a note, I'm gonna have to hold on to this until such a time as I can give it to Sergeant Trudy or Richard wakes up.
Or you find a more trustworthy person.
That's true. I'm too cowardly to ask the captain to hold on to the goods for me.
What about one of our other compatriots that we worked at, like the elf or Redbeard?
No, I know them. I wouldn't.
Say, didn't you have other companions before I appeared on the scene?
Yeah, but
Spectacular as I am.
yeah, but none that I would hand someone's belongings to.
Oh, here's a novel idea. Why don't you put my coin purse underneath my head and pillow?
Wait, here's an even more novel idea. Why don't we put his coin purse under his coin purse?
I was afraid someone was going to say that. Because I think they would still search
You've
that.
already stripped me naked.
Put your shirt back on. I don't have, and a tea towel across to preserve your dignity.
Well, thank you for that.
We're
Yeah, no one's going to find the coin purse under the tea towel, underneath in a second coin purse.
But I would have to touch it, and I don't want to do that.
Use a stick.
A voice from one of the other beds says, "That's the first place I'd look."
Right?
Damn it! Who's listening in on this conversation?
Is it just a random guardsman, or is it someone we know?
It's Redbeard.
It's Redbeard. Yeah. Oh, well, I accept that's the truth. Oh, I look at Redbeard and I'm like, wait a minute, you's a slayer, right?
Yeah. Last I checked.
Would you hold on to this money and give it back to him when he wakes up? Would you give me your word that you would do that?
Sure.
I hand him the money.
That does not sound very comforting.
Slayers are trustworthy.
They're oath keepers.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has
Those are both breakers, but
Yeah.
They start as oathbreakers, but slayers are. I hand Redbeard his money, and I say, don't rob him, would you? He's had a real hard day. Look at the fool. He's got.
what happened
Oi, we had a bit of a trouble down in Dwyven. We were Dwyven, yeah. Is that how you say it? Yeah, it's the dwarf town. It's a place called
Dowyhaven?
Dowyhaven. There we
Yes, Dowie Haven.
go. And I relate the.
What on earth did you do?
Well,
We got
see,
pantsed by some dwarves.
no, I give him the full truth.
Yeah, just explain the whole story.
I give him the full truth. You're unconscious. You can't stop. You can't stop the Gustav. Yeah, I give him the full truth. I tell him we was there to watch a couple of merchants have a transaction. One of the merchants was real nervous about getting locked in a vault and murdered. The vault only opens once a day. And,
Gustav, have you ever heard of the expression, discretion is the better part of valor?
No. Anyway, so we went down there and we watched the transaction, and it turned out he was right. They tried to murder the merchants. They're locked in there right now. And we've got to go back tomorrow and try and get them out.
No. Okay.
So yeah. Do you, and then I relate, like, well, we were trying to get the Dwarven Watch to, like, give us a hand, maybe? And they just wouldn't. They walked away. What's up with that?
Have you seen this watch?
I mean, yeah, but we was walking around all bloody-like in the town. You'd think they would know?
Or they'd ignore you because you're all incompetent idiots.
It's a good point, yeah. No. Oh, I lost one of the good dice. It's lost its powers now.
Bye, guys.
Okay, GM opinion node.
That means that we introduce a dice with personality.
No.
Yes.
I got it back.
Fine.
I got it back.
Oh man, I was hoping for like the Price is Right game, like game cue, just to get ready, like da 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 da.
This is what you get for taking my pets off.
So yeah, I give it to Redbeard, and I trust a Dwarven Slayer to keep his word. And now Richard can't be robbed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just want you to know this could have gone different. Could have gone different, Richard. I just want you to know. Richard.
Literally unconscious with a towelette covering my junk and a shirt on.
Look, your money is fine. Your virtue is your own problem, okay?
To be fair, it is a more than adequately functional loincloth.
It is. So yeah, I will do my shift, and then I don't know. My plan is basically, in Gustav's mind, I'm going to keep a tight hold of these keys, and then in a day, I will head back there at noon and open the vault again.
You know they're gonna be dead, right?
No, they'll be fine. It's a day. It's a day. It's not like you can use up, you know,
What
it's
time is it
airproof.
during the day? Like, because
It's
the
noon.
transaction was at noon.
Yeah.
So they get back about 2.
Okay. And have you decided to report my grave injuries to anyone yet?
No, why would anyone care?
We should.
Indentured servants! Why would anyone care?
So, first of all,
We should probably speak to Sergeant Rudy.
Yeah, we should let him know about the injuries.
Yeah.
Not like being super
so,
conspiratorial.
first of all,
Maybe we don't mention the dwarven vault.
you regain 2 wounds.
Is that...
Wow, it appears he's miraculously recovered from his injuries.
No, you've gone out.
Oh, okay.
You've gone off to do your stuff.
Yeah.
So you wake up to a dwarven slayer tending to your wounds.
Where are my pants?
I don't know. I didn't cut them off.
What do you say? There's like a bundle of rags next to the bed.
There's like the pants rolled up.
Some idiot decided to cauterize this. I've applied a poultice to make sure you don't get any infections.
Thank you.
You now have a lovely axe blade shaped scar. It's like on the inside of your thigh. Wherever the wound would have been.
That'll be 1 gold crown, please. He hands you a coin first.
Yeah,
You worked in here, didn't you?
No.
I never even, like Gustav's too honorable
So
to even
I-
look at the gold in the coin pouch.
I opened my coin pouch and I was like, 10 brass pennies, shillings.
You can owe me. It's fine.
All right, I owe you. Thank you very much.
You have a week.
I'm sorry.
You have a week.
Oh, okay.
Like, you have a week to before you can walk again, or?
No, to pay off the debt.
Oh, you have a week to pay off the debt. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Okay. He's giving you a week to pay off the debt. Oh, that's nice of him. That's nice of him.
Indeed.
What no one actually saw is the dwarf debated healing you or murdering you so you never wake up.
That would have been a way around the.
Because he only promised to hold it until you regain consciousness.
Yeah. Dwarves are like genies that way. You gotta phrase things very properly.
I mean,
And it's gold.
It's true.
Well, it's money.
and they like gold.
Yeah.
So why did you pick the dwarf again?
He's just
But
Slade.
none of you saw any of this, so it's
He's
fine.
just Slade. You can trust slaves when they say they'll do a thing, they'll do a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so am I healed enough? So
No, you're on 2 wounds.
I'm on 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Am I able to move around and walk
Yes.
around? Okay. So then I'm going to get my regular common pants now.
Also made sure you will not contract any diseases.
That's nice of him.
Yes.
So I'm gonna wear my common clothes now because someone has decided to rip apart my uniform.
It's just the pants. You still got the tunic portion or whatever.
The Jurgen.
The jerkin. Yeah.
Oh, did you properly remove the jerkin?
No. You yanked it off.
No, I didn't yank it.
No, we didn't. We didn't
unbuttoned
Hulk
it.
Hogan like rip it off of you.
You didn't go.
No, but we like, you know, did our best to take it off.
No, we did not go in the jerkin.
No.
You done? So, how much time has passed from?
It's about midnight.
It's about midnight.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a.
They're on patrol.
We're on patrol, but we're like taking no chances. We're going down no dark alleys. This is like I am at 2 wounds. I'm in bad condition.
Yeah, the dwarf's gone on patrol.
So I'm alone in the barracks.
No, there's
Morning
there's
crew is sleeping off.
Yeah.
their shifts.
the afternoon cruise like there, so.
So, where would Rudy be?
Well, we're working, so I'm guessing the pub.
I love that your name on the board is your name on the board is still KIA.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where would Rudy be at this time of day?
A most perplexing question indeed.
So I'm gonna go through my stuff and get as
You're still really weak though. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get properly dressed. I'm going to now put my armband on to identify me as watch.
Yep.
And I'm going to go to the inn.
I was gonna ask, if I'm at like the same injury level, I'm also very badly banged up. Does that get me a pass or something from Rudy? Do I?
No. You didn't have any critical wounds.
I did not. That's true.
So he still has
Yeah.
the critical wound.
Okay.
Alright. So it's still kind of there, so if he does anything strenuous or anything like that, he's just
I'm going to take my time and take the safest possible way to the pub.
Okay.
Whatever one, the one that Kurt runs at.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
That, the crooked area. So where everybody from the watch drinks and eats and stuff like that.
A crooked hammer for a crooked
The
watch.
The watch doesn't bear any
I mean, there was Altdorf soldiers, but they were there just to cause trouble.
Yeah.
Rudy went to a different one that was in the docks area.
I thought that was the same one. That was.
There's a bunch in the.
Okay.
There's quite a few in the docks, but most of the watch drink.
The Raspy Raven is
In
one.
the mess and bucket.
Mass and bucket.
Mess and bucket.
Alright, then I'm going to go there and look for Rudy.
Okay.
And while I'm going there, I will do my patrol-ish. But again, I'm taking my time.
Well, the mess and bucket is in the precinct.
Oh, it's in the precinct.
So,
Okay.
and the precinct is a walled compound.
Alright, then yeah. Okay, we'll just go there.
Patrol the compound.
Why not?
There is a patrol in the compound. It is Altdorf soldiers.
Interesting.
Makes sense. So like we could.
Because it's right next to the platform.
You can't trust us to police ourselves. We're all ne'er-do-wells and like pantsless fools, right?
Alright, so yeah,
There's also a gate.
I'll go to the mess and bucket and see if Rudy's there.
No, he is not.
Who is in the mess and bucket?
The mess and bucket has. Lots of soldiers, lots of watchmen.
Like Altdorf soldiers?
Yep. And then, so, you know, there's a lot of cheap furniture around the place. This is a place that gets a lot of bar fights. It also doesn't ever close because the watch shop never sleeps. And upstairs there is a private club.
There's a private club?
Yeah. For officers and nobles.
Oh.
Which are pretty much run one and the same.
Alright, so. Is the rank of sergeant considered an officer?
Nope.
Okay, so he wouldn't be up there. So.
Even the captain wouldn't be considered an officer.
No? Okay. So we're talking like general
officers.
that, like all of that. Okay.
Even a lowly like lieutenant or captain in the state army is an officer, but a watch captain,
It's less.
that yeah. Captain Pfeiffer may be up there. You know she is a noble,
True.
Then that would make.
but that's separate to what is normal for a watch captain.
Okay.
Wouldn't that make Trudy a noble as well if he's her brother?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave
Worst
here.
decision to try to pin
I'm
everything.
gonna leave here and go to
It's worse every day.
the Crooked Hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every day I'm a priest of Sigbar doing God's work in the city.
Yeah, he definitely stole your pistol.
The
Dad's
second
pistol.
hammer is
Does it bring back good memories? It brings back good memories.
Neither of you know.
No, we know none of that. We're just out of character.
We're just like, yeah, we're.
the second hammer is the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
You will wear yourself out going there.
Will is there a place nearby where I can rest for like a couple hours and
Then try the journey anyway.
and then try the journey?
Sure. The watch barracks.
Okay. So I'll go to the watch barracks.
So
Yeah,
what
go back
you
to the
really
barracks,
want to do is like
rest up.
walk halfway there, then just like slump in a doorway for like an hour, and then get up and try the rest of the way.
Yeah.
You need a good night's sleep, basically. So you go back to the watch barracks with every intention to only have like 20 minutes sleep, and you wake up with these two coming back.
You might look like that. I am in nowhere near the physical condition needed to be whistling. I'm walking in like hand on my back, like, oh, the dwarves has got some kick behind them. Such small folk, you wouldn't think they had so much leverage.
All you have to do is punch really hard, good
So
sir.
you get to make a endurance test. And if you guys are sleeping for the day,
Well, we can't sleep for the whole day. We can get up
until midday then,
until time to make it to save them merchants.
you get to make endurance tests.
Yeah.
I roll a 4.
So,
4 successes.
These dice are amazing.
it's a plus 20,
I just slept in.
Successes.
6 successes.
I have failed by 5 degrees. Oh wait, 4 degrees. I have overslept.
It's not about oversleeping, it's about how much you heal.
I rolled a 1 on a 46, so 4 degrees of success.
4 degrees of success. You're at plus 20, so 6 degrees of success.
6 degrees of success.
And you?
6 degrees of success.
So you got 6 degrees, you got 6,
Love
add your
this dice.
toughness bonus to that.
Oh,
So
so
that
6
is-
degrees plus 4 is 10 degrees of success.
That is 4.
Please tell me that's how many wounds I get.
And that's how many wounds you heal.
So I heal -1 wounds.
You don't heal anything.
Okay.
So
Are you sure you don't want to use fate to reroll that?
Sure, let's do that.
So
9 is my
Let's use a
9.
Yeah.
You heal 9.
Nice.
Alright, here we go. Watch me get like
Back to
96 on
full
this one.
health.
Use the good dice.
You've only got 12
Use the
wounds.
good dice. They've not failed. They've not rolled a failing roll
64.
yet. Well, thank you for getting that out of the way. I'll take those back. Would you like a point of corruption?
So you healed by how much?
0. I'll take a point
What's
of
your
corruption. My endurance is 26.
26, 36, 46. Yeah, 46. You got a 66.
Yeah.
What's your toughness bonus? 2?
Plus 2, yeah. So
Yeah,
0.
so 0.
Okay, I'll take a point of corruption on this
Okay.
one. Heal, damn you! 34.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Heal 2 wounds.
Well, that's 34, 26, 36, 46. 1 degree of success, so 3 wounds.
Okay, 3 wounds. Alright.
So,
So I'm starting to feel a little more spry, you know? I'm like at 12 out of 15, that's not bad. And then we get up in the morning to head back to the vault.
well,
So,
I really feel like leaving it there at that time was the wrong decision to make.
what? Well, our other option was to wait there until we get murdered. I mean,
So I think there should be a cooldown time
on what?
of when we go back to the Dwarven Vault. I mean, you don't want to go there the next
we
day.
need to rescue the merchants. We need to help the merchants. They could be they're locked in the vault. We're not leaving it
Gustav,
cool down.
do you honestly believe that those merchants are still alive?
The vault's not. The vault isn't airtight.
You understand that when we were there, axes were thrown past my head and hit all of them.
I didn't see that. You telling me axes were thrown in there? I was
Yes.
looking away and focused at the dwarf that entire time.
Gustav, trust me, they're dead.
They're not dead, they knocked back. I knocked on the vault, they knocked back.
Good sir, I believe it stands to reason that if you wound a man and he has no means to help himself and you leave him there bleeding out for 12 hours, it is very likely that he is dead.
I'm not taking the chance.
Wait 24 hours, he is double dead.
I'm not taking the chance that one of them is in there and needs help.
Gustav, we have been companions for a very long time.
All of 3 weeks.
No, we knew each other before.
We've
Yeah.
known each other before.
Yeah.
You all knew each other before.
Yes. Convince me to be the dirtiest scoundrel that you are.
I am not a dirty scoundrel.
No.
Gustav,
Look at Mr. Flex over here. You think he's going to let you leave those merchants to die?
fine. You know what? You go and attend to those merchants.
I mean, it is...
Okay.
However, we caused a very large ruckus.
Yeah.
Do you think that the dwarves are going to be pleasant in that regards?
Well, we didn't do nothing wrong, and the merchants can tell them that.
Gustav, what happens if the merchants are dead?
Listen,
Well, then they're dead.
And you'll
Gustav, you are incorrect in assuming that I would not allow Einrich to stand idle while those merchants are dying. But the only reason for that is because they are already dead.
Well, we need to find that out. And if they are
Are
dead...
we really doing Schrodinger's merchants right now?
Yeah!
Yes!
We're doing Schrodinger's merchants, yeah. They're both alive and dead until we open that vault. Look. I'm not a rube. I can see where this is going. You know, I can tell what Einrich is getting at here. You know, I'm not like this is Warhammer. Even the best person is still a little bit like. So I'm gonna say, well, look, we go check on the merchants. If they're alive, we find them heavily. If they're dead. I mean, I was quite badly injured, and you lost a pair of pants. That's at least a few crowns, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright, so it's agreed.
Oh,
We
I'm
go
getting
to the
good-
vault.
I'm getting good at this corruption stuff.
We go to the vault. We knock.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
if they don't answer back,
Yeah.
we leave until another time.
Why? Why wouldn't we want to go in and get going? I'm confused.
Fine, we can go in and get the gold. But, what if, there is a dwarven presence, such as the dwarven guard there? Or, they're not gonna let us walk in.
Well, the longer we wait, the better chance the dwarves get in there and take all the gold themselves.
But they can't open the vault.
I mean, yeah, but there's ways to get around that.
Yes, because we're human, not dwarves. Dwarven vaults are made to keep dwarves out.
But look, and I pull out the uniform. Look, there's little stab wounds in the back.
Oh my god, you have that still!
Yeah, in case anybody thinks we did something wrong. Yeah, we can show them as soon
That proves the exact opposite of us being innocent.
But it's got stab wounds in the back. Why would we stab folk, give them to small folk, and have those folk beat the shit out of us? This is an alibi is what it is.
No, that is called evidence to the contrary.
But it's got stab wounds in the back.
Yes, you're holding a uniform that has stab wounds in the back. Who do you think they're going to think put those there?
Well, I can't get a stab wound in the back of a guy I'm fighting from the front. And then make these wounds myself. I failed to see.
Gustav, may I have that? I want to show you something.
Okay.
And like that, my brain has checked out. I will be in the gym.
And like that, I throw it into. I'm assuming there's a fireplace here. Cool. I throw it into the fireplace. Stop it! Stop!
We needed
Stop.
that.
No, we do not.
We needed that to prove our innocence.
No.
Hut to, hut to, hut to.
Not in the gym. It's a horrible smell in the gym.
Oh god, is it like dead things?
Like sewer.
Oh.
The dwarf's working out.
Redbeard, do you ever bathe?
Trust me.
Okay. No.
Now we can go back to the vault.
Okay.
Okay?
What day is it?
But, question,
What day is it?
Thursday.
did you hide the keys there or did you
What
take
year
them
is it?
with you?
Well, I go and
I can't seem to
begin
recall.
reaching into my shirt.
Stop.
It's 2512.
Stop.
Okay.
Give me
No.
one of the keys.
25-9.
I don't feel like that would be a good decision. I feel
And
like
you
I'm gonna
feel
hold on.
that walking into dwarven territory, holding both keys to a dwarven vault where there are, chances are, bodies still, because I'm assuming that you did not dispose of the bodies.
I mean,
Oh gods, it's like liquid corruption is pulsating and just wrecking my nostrils as I try to
as
exercise.
I recall, there was a time one of our team was quite badly injured.
That'd be the sewer.
What time is it?
It's about 11.
Yeah, let's
Alright, let's just go then.
Okay. All right.
But, if there's a presence there, we are not entering that area. We are staying put.
Okay. All right. I mean, we could ask if the merchants.
No.
Well, we need to.
Nope. Observe first. Gather information first.
Like a god or something falling.
Hut to, oh god, it smells overpowering.
Alright, so I go to the gym and I
Gym stinks.
I look at him like, dear God, what is that horrid stench?
I've yet to ascertain what could be causing that smell.
Oh, Redbeard's in here.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's coming from Redbeard, yeah. He didn't smell like this when you saw him last night.
Oh, he probably had a shift. Oh well. Doesn't bother me nearly as much as it seems to bother them.
Redbeard, go draw it back.
There's something green and slimy on his shoulder.
It's not an ooze.
You got a little bit over there.
Kind of like some long green nose and like.
Is that a bogey?
That'd be a goblin.
It's nose.
It's even worse. Wait, do goblins pop up again? Like, no? Alright, cool.
Are you asking if the goblins heal like trolls?
Yeah.
No, goblins do not regenerate.
Okay. So then,
Goblins, to my recollection, do not regenerate.
It's at this
excellent. Redbeard, have a bath. For the love of God, for all of us, have a bath. And then, if you're up to it, do you want to go to the dwarven part of the city?
I will never be able to pronounce it. Deweyhaven or something? Doweyhaven? No, it goes in here, it comes out there, it spends no time in there. I'm sorry.
There's nowhere for it to spend.
No, this is Redbeard telling you.
C-O-B-E.
B-E-E.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, he just goes off and so.
Sure. We're inviting the dwarf along? That sounds good. Slayers are trustworthy.
Bathy, kind of like.
What is it? Are we going the old like Roman style? You just oil yourself down with olive oil and scrape it off.
No, he goes and has a bath.
No, like he fills the tub with water.
Looks at it and then leaves.
Yeah, he's a dwarf. He's civilized. Unlike you humans.
I see.
Unfortunately, we have not heard of a bath. Even though I just recommended the dwarf go take one.
You know what baths
Oh
are?
no, but I am clean obsessed, both in real life and in my character. I will take baths.
Yeah, you know, I gotta keep the
But
guns
you guys
clean
only
too.
have baths for special occasions.
Yeah.
Life in itself is a special occasion.
Peasants, you know? Peasants.
I'll change my shirt.
Okay, peasant.
I'll wash my shirt.
I would bathe
Yeah.
daily.
Just want to put it out there that you might get some suspicion from the church, because if you bathe too much, that could incite you to sin, which could lead to the worship of Slanesh, which the witch hunters do not want happening in their town under their watch.
Who's Slanesh?
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Sorry, I'm saying this out of character.
Shush. You don't need to be out of character.
Alright.
So you head to the vault.
Yeah.
No, we don't head to the vault.
We head to the Dwarven town.
We head to the Dwarven
Okay, you
town.
head to Dwarven.
And
Circle the area.
Circle
Yeah,
the
you head
area.
to the vault.
Down, yes.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Down we have it.
There
Now
are
this is
no
all your character says
presents
first.
to
Down we
share.
have it.
Is the door locked, or did we lock the door behind us?
No,
good lord,
don't
we ran
forget
out of
that
there.
2 of that man's guards survived. Did you forget that part?
No, I remember.
Which means they've had time to.
The door's
fortify
still
the
open.
house. Never mind. I had time to fortify balls.
So let's go in. Before we go to the vault,
Yeah.
we investigate the home.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Let's have a look around.
And we're locking the door behind us.
Wouldn't that make it difficult to get out?
So you step through the door.
No.
Oh no, it's gonna fall like right behind us.
No, I like look both ways before I enter. I do the full like Hardy Boys like.
And
I
then you
look for
will.
axes. Yeah, I look above me. I look below
I know
me.
we're going to take a break and be back in 10 minutes.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go,